Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live, Boog.
Oh, we are live. Yes, sir.
We're officially back at it.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Love and tradition of the grand design. Some people say it's even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams. Real love bursting out of every scene. Days go by. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is recorded in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers like you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog Nice coming at you with the Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast, episode 235. I'm your host, Boog Nice. Got my boys with me, Fabster and Cheesy, Rick Dom, and yeah, 235. I know for a fact.
Wow.
Because Fabio just told me 5 minutes ago.
There's a little insider baseball there, you know. That's all right.
It's all good. We on the midweek show. It's Wednesday,
Mhm.
March 22nd. How you guys feeling this evening?
Feeling good.
Pretty
Oh, yeah.
good. I guess we were both out last Friday for our birthdays, Boog.
Really? It was on EP and Rick on Friday?
So we
Yeah.
held it down.
Oh man,
fucking
you
did it.
boys holding it down, and I love it.
That's great.
We
I thought
did
I had
that.
mentioned that would be the case on the Wednesday show, but
Absolutely not.
a little miscommunication that came in the form of not communicating at all.
That's okay.
Yeah, Fabio's on his Hollywood shit with that one. Got it.
Well, it was actually on Sunset, but yes,
Oh my God.
in that area.
Mm-hmm.
How was your birthday weekend, Boog?
It was very good, man. I had lots of alcohol and got to hang with everybody. So that was good. It was really nice. Ashley did everything. She showed me a really good time and took care of me
Nice.
nicely.
Beautiful. You love to see
Yep.
it.
Mhm.
You love to hear it. I don't know if I want to see all that.
My mind's eye.
But yeah, it was nice, man. Got to spend time with the fellas. Got to spend time with my family. With
I
the
see you still went to
fiance.
Carmine's. That's big.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, man, it was good vibes all the way through Sunday, literally to the last moment, the last bottle of champagne on Sunday night. It was great.
Very nice. Very nice.
How about you?
Pretty good. Let's see. I mean, I didn't really do anything on my actual birthday because I'm still kind of in the process of moving and packing and trying to squeeze in work in between. So I kind of moved it to Friday, which was, St. Patrick's Day, obviously the 17th. And I already kind of had tickets for this concert here locally at the Whiskey, and it was Night Demon, which is the shirt here. Had to get the merch. And then a band that I know that's out of Fresno called Haunt. So it was my first time seeing them live. I came to see them, and then Night Demon was on there, and it was probably the best part of the whole show. And then another band called Satan that are old new wave British heavy metal legends. So pretty stacked bill. A friend of mine was also playing there and was in one of the opening acts. So pretty good all around. Kyle Wadiga from Super 7 came up from San Diego, and we had tickets to the show and just had a splendid evening of the devil's music, as the saying
Boys'
goes.
night.
Yeah, a little bit of a boys' night. Another friend of mine came down from San Jose, so it was all very, very cool. What's funny is that at the concert, the band that I had came to see, Haunt, kind kind of threw a little bit of a fit on stage and was like, we're only playing one more song and then we're out of here. This sucks. Because I don't know what was going on with whatever feedback they had going on, like in their earpieces. It was just like a mess.
Buy that tech.
Yeah, it was really bad tech, and I guess they got their time cut down because they added like 3 more bands to the bill, and it was either way.
Did they pull a
They
Christian
ripped.
Bale?
Not
You're
that bad. They
unprofessional. You're
overall chill. They weren't
unprofessional.
mad at like the event. They didn't blame anybody specifically, but they were. Just
Everything's echoing, by the way, Fabio. Help
Oh,
us.
shit. Wow, that must be us. It was good though. It was a good weekend, and then I was hungover Saturday, so I did nothing because I don't drink a lot. So I was like a few old fashions at the whiskey, and they make them strong. They're generous. So I was all things considered more lit than I've been in a minute. So had to take Saturday
Excellent.
off.
Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad we
Yeah.
both enjoyed our born days.
Yeah,
Right.
certainly did. How about you, non-born week people? How was y'all week? Are you still busy, Poncho?
Oh yeah, of course.
okay.
But it is what it is. I went to 2 more pre-releases for Scarlet and Violet. You know, a bunch of shit nobody cares about. But I did terribly on Sunday. But there's only like 2 people there. No, yeah. Besides me, there was only 2 people. That sucked.
Can I play my card face down?
Yeah, I went against like an absolute like heart of the cards try hard dude. He was endearing, but he was like,
Wait, you played? You actually played Pokemon?
oh yeah, that's what
What?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He played like almost every day for like a few days now, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have to play at the so I thought you have to play at the pre-releases. I went to like this other card store in my city where I guess they just let the people buy the build and battle kit and just go home. And I was like, what's the fun in that? Like, you're supposed to build and battle at the store, bro. What's going on? Anyway.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Well, it was funny because when you said that, I mean, it's hard to type all this stuff out like when you're going live and whatnot. But like here in my area, what everybody does, the people that don't want to play, they just buy those build and battle sets from GameStop.
Oh yeah, that
because it makes no sense. Why would you take your local card stock and go all the way to their store if you're not going to fucking build and battle? It makes no sense.
I guess that's kind of like the Magic pre-releases because you can go to the pre-release night and like the pre-release boxes that you get are 6 draft boosters, which are meant to like draft there because you need exactly 6 boosters like per person to do a draft. So no, I think maybe it's 3 and 3, but yeah, you need exactly that amount. The idea is to do it there, but you can just buy them and go home if you want.
Yeah, the store I went to that I really had a good time at, they make you play and they give you because you get the box and then you get 4 boosters and then after you finish you get 2 more boosters after you participate.
Okay.
But then the other store I went to, they just gave me the box and then all 6 boosters and they're all like, okay, see ya. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the store because they don't really do a lot of like sanctioned events anymore. Like pandemic kind of killed a lot of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
At least for like Wizards of the Coast, they used to do like, Friday Night Magic every week or whatever. And it was like sanctioned product there and like official like prizes and stuff were sent to the stores. But now it's just like a lot of game stores just like do their own thing. And since I guess one of mine doesn't really do a lot of in-person events to begin with, they just give you like a bunch of bonus packs if you like go on the pre-release day and buy the bundles.
Yeah, that doesn't really seem like very fun. Anyway,
it is if you have roommates that also buy pre-release packs and then you
I
don't have here.
I don't have friends or roommates. So. Well, I have one roommate, but
I'm
I'm married to her.
Get back a little pack ski. Be like, hey, babe, let's. You want to do a little draft?
I almost brought her to the first one, but then I'm like, but then I knew that store is like really popular and they would sell out, and I didn't want to like just bring my wife to like weasel my way into six more early packs or something like that. When like probably some kid was there really wanting to play, and you know, that just I don't want to be
Snooze,
so
you
bad.
lose, kid.
No.
Let
Anyway,
this be a lesson.
so I went to another one yesterday, and it was really fun. It was the same parent store, but a different location, like 30 minutes away. And that was really fun. That was like their main store. And it was really cool. It was just really great. And then I won. I only won one match, out of 4 rounds. The first time I played. The second pre-release I went to on Sunday at that weird store, I lost the only round I played, and then on Sunday I won 2 rounds. So I'm very excited. Very fun.
Hey, nice, dude.
And then I think that's it. That's I'm really trying to think. I don't know. The days for me just like blur together at this point. I mentioned this I think on Friday. I am at the very beginning, early stages of trying to organize a community-wide Pokemon card set. So I said at the end of the show. So in case you didn't catch that, I am like seriously thinking about sourcing, A.C.B.A photos, toy photography photos of Pokemon from the community and turning them into like Pokemon cards and doing like a small set of like maybe, I don't know, like 10, 15 cards, something like that. And then like just going like all out, like having them professionally printed, maybe some holofoils.
Have them as proxies or alters.
Yeah, like they'll be proxies. So they'll be using like, actual like they'll be actual cards, but the pictures will just be, pictures from around the community or something. So
That's awesome, dude. That's a great idea.
So if you want to, put them in your deck, then you're more than welcome to put them in your deck or put them in your binder or whatever, and use them like at an event that allows proxies and stuff. So I think that'd be pretty cool. So I've been doing a lot of like R&D into that, trying to see if it's feasible to do it at my job. And then big shout out to Brandon D, Posewell Productions, Batman Articulated series. He does those incredible X-Men trading cards. So, I got in contact with him, and we've been swapping trade secrets. Or more so, he's been telling me. We haven't been swapping anything. He's been telling me stuff. So, once again, some people tagged me in stuff Friday. That's great. So, if you have Pokemon shots out in the community that you posted on the board, the A.C.B.A Facebook group, or Instagram, feel free to tag me in them. And then I think it'd be super cool to source some really sick Pokemon A.C.B.A and make like a really cool, like little physical booster pack that we can like set out and, be cool. I think it'd be cool. Anyway, that's it for me.
All
I think it'd
right.
be very cool, Punch. I'm with you on that. I'd like to do that for like MTG tokens. Maybe not
Ooh.
like full cards, but tokens can literally just be like a picture and that's it.
True.
That's all foreign to me, but sounds like you had a great time, and I love it.
Looks like I love that for you, Punch. I have no idea, but
It's true.
love you.
All right. So, what's on the docket?
Excellent question.
Yes.
Rick, were we rude to you? Did you get to explain your week?
No, but you know what? It was very uneventful. I'm dog sitting right now, so I'm not doing shit.
That's
Like,
not eventful.
I'm literally just and it's a purse dog, so I take it everywhere in a purse. And yeah, it's been a time. It's been a time. I'll tell
You're
you
purse
that.
dog guy now.
I'm purse dog guy. They see me around. You know what? This is a bad time to not be single, because the amount of women that crowd me for this fucking dog. It's and I got to tell them, whoa, you can't use me to get to this dog. Taken. And they literally they bawl, and they just turn into a ball of tears every time I say it.
A ball of tears.
They're just a big human. It's like Bubble Buddy. You know Bubble Buddy
I
from
love Bubble
SpongeBob?
Buddy. I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They turn into immediate Bubble Buddies. They're just walking. They're just a walking tear. They're like, no, I thought I found one. Guy purse dog in a Target. That's That's them. That's them. Yeah, nothing really. Just like I said, I've been dog sitting. I've been going to Targets, trying to find these fucking snake eyes. People are finding these snake eyes for $13, and it's I don't know how the fuck they're doing it. Poncho, I'm telling you, you said that yours is still at 40, right?
Yeah, mine's at 44 still.
Yeah, one of the you better put some away because one of these days it's just how it happens. One of these days your target will wake up and just decide
Wake
that it's
up.
not. Wake up. You're
Grandma
dreaming.
said,
Wake
put
up.
away your makeup.
Yeah. They just decide like, oh yeah, no, it's not $40. It's 13. It happened at mine. Mine had two snake eyes, and I would scan them every time I'd go to Target. Which I've said it many times on the podcast, but I'll reiterate it again. This is not an exaggeration. I am next door to a Target, so I'm at my Target like 2-3 times a day, just because I live not even a half a mile away. It's literally next door. I wish you guys could see. It's next door to my house. Um, and so I'd go every day. I'd check, and one day I check, and it still said $39.99 or whatever the fuck it was. And I went the next day, and there was no snake eyes, and I was like, "Don't do this to me." And
Oh,
I go
no.
and I take the ticket off that says $39.99 from the shelf, and I scan it, and it fucking says $13.49.
13.
I was like, "Man, are you
Mm.
fucking kidding me? All the days I've been sitting here, coming to this store, trying to find the deal, and the day where I'm like, I was just here yesterday. Like, I don't really got to check. Done deal. Cleared my
Rough,
shelves.
buddy.
They usurped me, and I was not allowed. I was not having a cheap snake eyes. How about that?
Rough.
So yeah, that's been my week. Although I did get those Recondo. Those Recondo are coming up at $11. There's my Target is still full of them. So I don't know. It's not a great sign. I mean, obviously, like this isn't Hasbro's fault. They're not making these discounts, but it's pretty crazy that like my Target is full of Legends and full of GI Joes at $11, and nobody gives a shit. They're just sitting there. I got like
Damn.
10 Recondos. I got a bunch of He Who Remains. I got a bunch of Old Man Loki. Nobody gives a shit. They're just sitting there. They're just chilling. Bing chilling. Shout out to John Cena.
Ping chilling, baby.
I,
Give
I
me a
do need
Yeah.
that Loki. I
Yeah,
do
give me
want
one
that
too.
Loki.
Wait,
Save
which
it
old
for
man
later.
Logan is it?
Lo-
Oh, you
Loki.
said old man Loki.
Yeah. Yeah, they're there. They're on my Target. $11.
Hook
And
me
and
up.
you know, it was funny. I was telling Pancho the other day, when on Friday when you guys were gone. I picked up that Loki, and I don't know what the fuck's going on at Hasbro. You know, I wish I could have a sit down where there's no cameras, where we can have a serious discussion. I want to understand why no tricks, no Wikipedia. I want to understand what the fuck is going on over there. That Loki, I guess you wouldn't know because you guys don't have it in your hands, but it has the deepest, not an exaggeration, the deepest ab crunch ever done by Hasbro. I don't understand. This guy doesn't move. Like he's like a pretty. If he had a limited ab crunch, you wouldn't get up in a twist over it. You'd be like, this guy's a fucking old man. Like it's not a big deal. But why does this random guy who it's like doesn't move have like the deepest ab crunch they've ever done, and all these like super like hyper like moving characters like they don't have it. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. Who's making these decisions? Who looked at that old ass man that's playing Loki and is like, you know what we got to do? Give him the best fucking ab articulation we've ever done. And Spider Man, we got to leave it a little limited. I don't know. What the fuck? What's going
Maybe
on
the
over there?
actor requested it.
Yeah,
You know
maybe.
what? You know what? We've been hearing a lot of things about Andrew. You know, not approving things. Maybe this old man is the same. It's like, oh, Andrew has a few head sculpt issues. I got a few ab issues. And if you
Yeah.
don't give me the deepest one you got, I'm off the
Absolutely.
fucking table. Yeah,
I
I
want
don't know what's
90
going on.
degrees or I walk.
Yeah, dude, I'm
Give
telling
me
you.
what I want.
Give me what I want. This is not an exaggeration. You could get this guy into a full middle school Marilyn Manson rumor.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Middle
man.
school Marilyn
Oh.
Manson rumor.
just with the it's crazy. I don't understand. I opened this guy and I was like, this is a joke. Like, how the fuck is this thing so articulated? What the fuck? What are they doing?
the camera.
I don't know. I mean, I like it. Good. I want more of that. I wish every figure had that much articulation in the app. But yeah, strange. That's been my week. It's been my week.
Thanks for
Let's
sharing.
talk toys.
Talk toys, toy talk.
All right. Sick. All right, the podcast actually starts
All right, let's go.
at 5:00 at its regularly scheduled time.
All right, first is Hasbro, baby.
Now, what are these Hassenfeld brothers up to, Poncho?
You tell me.
Talking
Yeah, I
about
don't know if
we're talking about H Dog.
I don't
Yeah.
know if I told you guys, but maybe I mentioned it. But yeah, they had the Star Wars crew had a quick live stream yesterday. It was literally like 7 to 8 minutes, and
that is
they
quick.
were revealing a vintage series Cad Bane and Black Series Luke and Grogu, which is
Dang.
like a deluxe set or whatever.
Yeah.
So that was the quick Star Wars news. I'm guessing that was kind of coinciding with whatever's maybe happening on Mando right now. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't been watching Mando, but I heard today's episode was very good.
Yeah, everybody's
Well, no, it
been
has nothing to
clowning.
do with what's going on in the episodes, but
Yeah,
it is.
everybody's been clowning. Everybody's been clowning that reveal. Like, what the fuck? Like, this is like the 15th Grogu. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
everybody's been clowning it.
Also, the Star Wars crew. I don't know. They've been having some trouble, but I don't know. The live stream
man.
was quick and to the point. I suppose. Is that fried chicken?
No, it's like a little pouch. It kind of does look like it.
I was going to say that looks like fried chicken, but you know what it is? It's his chainmail.
It's a porg.
There
It would
is
be a
no
fried
way
porg.
that's chainmail.
It is, because look, that's the box he keeps it in when he
Bro.
gives it to him and presents it to him.
It's in like a little pouch at first.
Dude, that shit is Kentucky Fried chainmail, bro.
Like it comes with a rock.
God.
Not
It
as a
was a
stretch
big
goal this
rock.
time.
Not as
No
a
stretch goal rock.
I do not see any advancements in the Star Wars Black Series figures, man. Like this looks like the figure looked when the 6-inch line first started. Like I don't see anything.
No, if anything, it's worse. This head
That's a
sculpt
really
looks,
great point, Boog.
this head sculpt looks even worse. Like,
Dude, why does he have this trigger finger, but he's got a lightsaber?
sir.
Crazy, man.
Covered in
Crazy.
chicken
I just
grease. He
think
doesn't want to
of
get
one.
on the
Ooh, look
lightsaber.
at this.
And they could really just take this shit to new heights by simply making it where you can swap out heads and hands in this line and stop making it so difficult to do that. If they
This
just
is a
gave
straight up, like forced
hand,
training
you know?
montage and still no force push hand.
Nothing.
And,
That's
and you know,
wow.
everybody's biggest complaint here is not just the fact that we're getting a 20th Grogu, but this set right here is $50.
No, it's not.
Oh, really?
It's a
$50.
2-pack, Rick. It's a 2-pack.
This is, oh man, we're really stretching the 2-packs out. This is crazy. $50. Come on.
No. Where does it say that? They want $49.99 for this?
Look, you can even see the guy in the comments right there. Inhaled farts. $50.
Hell yeah, the man, the myth.
You know who it is. It's Inhaled farts, baby.
That's it. The one
Yeah,
and
why does he
only.
come with a trigger hand instead of a force hand? Like, number one. Why does Luke have a trigger finger? Like, this isn't us inside baseballers. I don't know why I keep using that term today. But because the World Baseball Classic just ended. But why do even us who are such hardcores? Yeah, maybe that's a bit of a nitpick, right? But no, just about everybody can notice that that's ridiculous.
This is nuts, man.
Yeah, this is crazy.
You know what's wild to me when people tag you on your posts and shit. Like,
Yeah, right.
Boog.
Gotta get the attention.
Hey, at Hasbro Pulse, when you do Mando Mania, you should have some actual Mandalorians in the offerings.
So yeah, that was that. They had a quick live stream, and
there
then
was a
today,
vintage Cad Bane.
yeah, this was the vintage series.
Oh
Cad
yeah,
Bane,
this
which
is
actually
a very
looks pretty
great
good.
way to celebrate Mando Mania. It's with two figures that are from the Book of Boba Fett.
Mhm. So yeah, that was that. The yesterday was a live stream. Today, these two went up for pre-order. So if you are interested in a $50 Grogu and Luke Skywalker set, then there you have
Never,
that.
ever.
And if you want the vintage collection Cad Bane, then you can do that. And then yesterday on Twitter, Dan had said that there would be a new Marvel Legends reveal today. If you remember, maybe like 2 weeks ago, I had got some leaked news information about an upcoming or another Miles Morales Gamerverse release. I thought that it would be a brand new Miles Morales Gamerverse figure, but
Oh, Boog.
yeah, what was I thinking? This seems to be the
Fun to
same
dream.
figure that we got before, but Dan confirmed that the arms are new. Did the other figure not have pinless arms? Is that what the deal was? Or am I
Can't
Yeah.
you
reading
all
that?
see that this is just the same figure but with a new cat?
Yeah. No,
Oh,
it's
dang
not
it,
even a
Cat.
new cat. It's just a
But he's got a new
differently
cat.
painted cat. And it's not
Yeah.
even like how the cat looks from the game, if I'm not mistaken. Am I wrong about that?
It's the same color cat, I guess.
It's the
But
same
Yeah.
color, but did he have some like white spots on the belly or in the face or something like that?
you know what? You could be right. He had a whole ass mask on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the biggest thing is the fact that he has like a half a Spidey mask on.
Yeah.
This one is
Oh,
if
just
you
that's
really
true.
want to get technical.
yeah. And
Now,
you know what? This guy in the comments, Reese.hun, is
name.
is saying what we're all thinking. Why is this $24.99 but Peter's $34.99? What is happening?
crazy.
What's
And
going
Now
this
with
on,
new
is
man?
arms.
and
Because
this
the
is
other one has
arguably the
premium
better
web
figure.
effects, Rick.
Mm,
And what's
okay.
even worse about this being like, yeah, I mean, it's new arms. I guess they're, that's great and all, but this was already a brand new figure. That was already a new sculpt that already
Right.
had pinless arms, wasn't it?
And don't get me wrong, this figure is pretty nice, as is.
Oh,
Even the
yeah.
first release without the new arms and shit. It's actually,
That's why it's
dare
even
I
worse
say,
compared to that Spider-Man.
yeah, dare I say this one is rivaling the Mafex just a tad bit. Not better than the Mafex. I won't go that far.
No, please don't do this on a Wednesday. Please don't do this.
All
Don't
right,
do
all
this.
right, all right. I'll retract that. I'll retract that. Fine. It's a nice figure. But yeah, my complaints about the first figure was that these open hands look big as shit. Though.
Yeah. Bro, it's got Yowie hands, man.
Yeah, a few
Fucking
people are
crazy.
saying that.
Yeah, you're talking about banana hands over here.
That's it.
Fuck, he's got some mitts. Those are fucking baseball mitts.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was the reveal. That was not necessarily a new reveal.
It's not even the full look at everything, right? Because it says it comes with 7 gaming-inspired accessories. I guess that would just
Well,
be the
you got
hands.
the
The cat.
2 whipping hands, you got the 2 open hands, you got the 2 electric hands, and the 2 fists. So that's
yes.
4 sets of hands, right?
Yeah, 6. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And then you get the cat, and that's it. So I think the last Miles had the unmasked head too,
I
right?
sure did.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
pre-order coming soon. This is not up yet.
So yeah, when I dropped the information about the Spidey a couple weeks ago, there was also rumors of another Squadron Supreme 2-pack. I think that was at the same time that I dropped that information. Yeah, maybe it was last week. So that's another thing that we'll be waiting for confirmation for. I know for a fact that that's happening too. So yeah, that was that. For Hasbro, we got a couple of more pre-orders going up from now through the middle of April. Dan extended the time. At first, he said there'd be a new pre-order every week until April, and then recently, or today or yesterday, he said it'll be through the middle of April. I think so, a month and a half from March, beginning of March through middle of April. So not necessarily brand new stuff that we never heard about, but just new pre-orders for Marvel Legends. And I think that's it for Hasbro that we really care about on this show, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Wait, there was no Power Rangers reveal, nothing like that we missed.
Just
No,
that
was
trailer.
last week.
Oh yeah, just that trailer. Looks fun. I mean, I think a lot of people are gonna be like, this isn't what I remember, but it looks just like what I remember. So
Yeah, it's even shot
Are you
kind of the same.
have you guys been keeping up with Mando?
Yeah,
I'm 2 episodes behind.
I watched it this morning. Yeah,
Okay, so how many episodes we in so far for this season? 5?
4,
4?
3 or 4.
Because I watched 3. I think we're at 4, so maybe I'm 1 episode behind.
Yeah, it's moving pretty quick. Like the thing we thought was going to be like the the season long arc. No, it kind of just happens, and now we're on to some other cool stuff.
Interesting. All right.
It's moving at a good pace. Yeah, it's 4. Thank you,
Yeah,
boys.
we'll see how long it takes us to get another season. Hopefully, it doesn't take us like 2 years.
Yeah, well.
I mean,
But-
All right.
Pedro's a hot item.
Oh yeah, he's a hot commodity for sure.
All right, get us out of here. To the next topic, I mean.
All right. Whoa, it's this guy.
Well, that's not the next topic at all. But sure, let's
It's
go.
not. Oh,
This
Let's-
is actually kind of breaking news with in the last hour,
breaking
maybe.
news.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, tell us all about it, P.
Oh, okay, I sure will. Now, Android 19, the mix, dude. First revealed, I want to say last year, maybe or early last year. This looks phenomenal. I cannot believe we're getting an Android 19. It's unreal. MSRP seems standard fare, 7,700 yen. It's probably going to be like $60. So there might be hope that it's not. Sorry, never mind. It probably is a P Bandai exclusive or a Tamashii Web exclusive at that price point. Pre-order's open in like 2 days or like 1 day, I guess, because that's Japan time. And it's really cool. I really love that he comes with like these parts right here, like the ripped off hands and the extra like head sculpt where he's all battle damaged and stuff. It's
So battle damaged head.
The battle damaged head.
So battle damage.
This is
DH.
exactly absolutely. So it's just really crazy. It's unreal. I still can't believe that they're making this a figure. It's unbelievable.
We got to coin that actually. BDH.
Hell yeah.
Like that.
So Warlock 1992 is saying it is a P Bandai exclusive. All right, nothing out of left field. Nothing out of left field here. I'd be surprised if it wasn't, to be quite honest. I love this figure. I cannot wait for this thing to come out, dude. The only thing that's a little unfortunate is the ab crunch doesn't look like it's going to be too nuts, but like he's, look at him. He's not he's not really going to be doing too much.
Yeah, he's a bit of a chonker.
It is.
Yeah, my thing was that the legs and the hips are hideous. However, let's be fucking honest here. There's no other way to do it. Like what fucking way can you make this Gigantor like articulated and it not look goofy? Like
Yeah.
He's got a real big like crotch.
Yeah,
I feel like if this was tapered up a little bit, maybe it would look just a little cleaner, but I mean, how else are you going to do it?
Yeah, but then you get into like it's going to be inaccurate if you make it lower because he has like even in the show, like if you look up an image, like he's fucking huge crotch, like big ass pants. Like realistically, there's no other way to do it, so I don't mind. Like if something doesn't look the greatest, that it's okay in my mind, as long as it's like the only way to do it. We're just we don't have the technology yet.
Well, the accuracy in terms of the look of these characters has been pretty good. It's been up there. It's been high accuracy. So
and it even has Super Saiyan Vegeta DLC.
Sure does. Probably just a looking down face, I would imagine.
It do be, yeah. It's just the head with like the eyes painted, looking down. It's nice.
It's nice. I really would have preferred if it came with just 2 Vegeta hands that are grabbing his hands, like how it is in this pose. Because it doesn't really make sense that 19 is holding onto his hands. Just let go, dog, and then you'll be fine. I just don't. Anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny when I saw this picture. I was like, I guess maybe I remember the scene wrong, but I thought Vegeta was grabbing him. And I was like, oh, maybe I was wrong. But I guess I was right.
But yeah, I mean, it's great. It's cool. It's cool that they continue to do DLC stuff with specifically androids. I mean, that's been the move from the jump. Like 18 was the first person to do it. So it only makes sense that 19 continues to carry the torch. I have been trying to recreate this pose for as long as I can remember. Like it's I had the old Irwin 19 with the 1.0 SHF Vegeta trying to do this. If you scour the Facebook group, I'm sure you will find it. So yeah, man, I'm extremely excited for this. It looks really, really good.
I'm so happy for you, Poncho. It's going to look very nice.
And 20 should be not far behind. I can't imagine he won't be too far behind.
The line is still incomplete without Bio Broly, so we can
True.
just.
I'm going for Bio Broly as well.
Mm-hmm.
No, give him his shot.
Yeah, and it's funny because we have absolutely no indication that they would make a Bio Broly, but Broly's so popular that I don't know. I'm sure at some point they'll do it.
They just might.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They're out here,
That'd be cool.
they're out here making fucking Turles.
True.
I think making a Broly isn't out of the.
What are they gonna do? Trunks and Goten. Come on, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Now,
I think
you know what?
Biding time.
You're asking the real questions.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking the real questions now. Like Poncho said, I think.
Imagine you get Bio Broly before them. Come on.
Oh, no.
Oh man, we riot in the street. We riot in the fucking street. It's just like Poncho said. I think they've just been biding their time and trying to get the articulation right. Because they've been. It's because they've done so many little character figures, and it just looks like they're trying to figure out what they want to do. So we'll see.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, this was breaking news as of just maybe an hour ago. So that's new. Anything else in terms of Bandai SHF that we care about?
Oh, so one thing interesting. If you go back, Fabio.
I was just looking at the soft goods on these Shin Kamen Riders.
Yeah, I should have mine, and I should have mine in like the first week of April.
Am I crazy, or do these look exactly like the OG ones?
There you go, the Kiniku Man right there.
Oh,
it looks like we might get some new Kiniku Men.
Oh my god!
Whoa, is this Ultimate Muscle?
It says that this some anniversary this year, so do not be surprised if they do some like re-releases or something.
40th anniversary.
Yeah, they usually don't do things like this unless they have some sort of plan, I think.
Damn, what about this ring though?
That's a ring.
Is that the one that they did for like WWE figures?
Did they do it?
Was it ever released?
No, these ring parts came with Kiniku Man figures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, each
I think it's called
with a figure.
Yeah, they're called like Kiniku Man Stage Act or something.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, and there's one more thing if we want to stay. It's not SHF, but it's Bandai. If you go to Lago's page.
Oh, I love that guy.
Love him. Lago's the man.
He accepted my Facebook friend request.
Look at that fucking Vegeta.
Whoa.
What is going on here?
Whoa, what the heck?
That's rough. Considering how good their Goku looks, rough.
And a lot of their figures look good. Like, why does this look like this? I put it in the comments. Like, this looks like the Vegeta that walks around theme parks.
I was just about to say, this is a mascot. This is
yeah.
Oh my god, what was that really weird jump? This is Jump Force Vegeta. That's who it is.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Jumpland.
Jump Force is that game that came out where all the Dragon Ball characters looked like mascots. Like they had no emotion.
It was that like a open fighting game, right?
Yeah, where it had like everybody from Shonen Jump.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was like
Jump
Smash,
Force.
wasn't it?
It was what?
Yeah,
wasn't it like Smash?
No. This was like a weird.
It's like a regular 3D arena fighter, like
it's
like
arena
Kakarot
fighter.
and like.
Got it.
Or your Naruto stuff.
What about Dragon Ball Tenkaichi Budokai?
Part 4?
Coming back, baby.
Sure.
coming back, baby. You better fucking get ready for it. This looks horrible.
I cannot believe how weird this looks. You know what? If there's any you know what? Here's a cheat code. Here's the reason you want to pick this up. You build this body and you make yourself an Ascended Saiyan Trunks or a Super Saiyan Grade 2 Trunks. The big ass buff, disgusting
Buff
Trunks.
Yep.
People are clamoring for that fucking Trunks.
That's what people were doing with the first figurized Vegeta figure. They would build that body and just throw a Trunks head on it, and then it was grade 2. It might be grade 3. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's funny. Like I think like once a month, I see somebody post the Trunks that does that, and then the comments are, "Where did you get that body?" And then it's always them like, "Oh, it's just a figurized, and I put the head sculpt from the Saiyan armor pack." And
looking at it right now, like this doesn't. His arms are too thin, so that wouldn't even work either.
Damn, no. But you know what's funny is that his legs are absolutely crazy.
Yeah, you take the legs from this and you put it on. No, you take the arms from the old one, put it on this, and then put a Goku or Trunks head on it. Then you get that form.
Yeah, this dude has never skipped leg day a day in his fucking life.
Absolutely not. Damn, I wonder what the deal with the arms are. Like if they're going to be using it across the board for something else. Like these have to be arms for like another version of Vegeta where he's leaner or something. I don't know, because they reuse like whole like what I'm really rusty on like Playmo terminology, but whole like trays. They'll reuse an entire tray, even though, and you'll have leftover parts in these figurized kits. So who knows?
Who knows?
Okay.
Right.
What else we got?
The last thing for SHF is Toby is shipping. About it.
Wait a minute. This is Figure-Rise also.
I forgot. Yeah, fucking Exodia, baby.
Dude, I had no idea this was coming out. I'm buying this immediately.
Yo.
Yeah, this thing is fucking sick. It's funny because I'm in like this anime group, and like they're fucking over the moon for this shit. Like, dude, a fucking Exodia figure.
See, this is what Figure-Rise is like all about, man. Like, I love when Figure-Rise does like weird characters that we know we're probably never gonna get in an articulated figure, or that like work with the scale of 1/12 and stuff. Obviously, this is not going to be a 1/12 scale figure. That thing would be humongous. It'd be the size of me. So,
but you know what? I have a feeling this thing is going to be really big because the retail in yen is 58 something.
5,800 or 58,000?
I think 5,800.
Okay.
So I think it's going to be pretty decently sized. If that's what it is in Japan, then that means here this thing's probably going to be like $70.
Well, probably be because they're usually it might be cheaper in Japan, and then when they bring it over here, it's because they're usually like 3,800 yen or something in Japan or something, maybe.
Yeah, because in my mind, I'm doing like the mental gymnastics of like this is going to be mainly at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah,
and like at Barnes and Noble, this thing's going to be like $75.
Wild.
Yeah, this is so sick. Gotta order, man.
Exodia obliterate your wallet. Let's go.
There it is.
Come on, Poncho.
There it is.
Son of a gun.
Cool. What's next?
Are we supposed to look to the skies?
That's it. Let's look to the skies, baby.
Oh. Well, sometimes you don't have to look very far into the skies. I can't think of a good segue for this one. I was gonna say something about haunting and a ghost, and Ghost Spider pre-order went up today.
All right.
I'm surprised they went with the name Ghost Spider first of all.
They're on their actually shit.
Defend it with a shield and a sword and a machine gun. Go.
That's it. Yeah, you really got your work cut out.
Can't possibly wield all three, Boog. Have an accident.
That's what the government wants you to think.
I'm trying to find the last time they did this as a teaser was during. Hang on. Mezco Toys Fair 2021. In February of 2021 was when this was like teased at first. And I don't know if I have that original teaser image here with me, but from what I can tell, I think they went with a different design because the black pieces
Yeah.
in that first image were more like the fabric, whereas now they have more of like the vinyl overlay on top.
They had 2
Oh, this
years
don't
to
even
shrink
look
her
like
head, and they
this
didn't
is-
do it.
Yeah.
Anything
sure did.
authentic that we looking at here. I don't even know what we're seeing.
Yeah. So that's the pre-order image. And here's the photo gallery where you start to be
Oof.
like, not sure. And even
Oof.
I'm like, this is not great.
Wow.
Suit looks a little baggy, and you can especially
on a
see like
second.
at the wrist here, like how much sleeve there is to it. Doesn't really
Mhm.
taper down as tight as it needs to.
Yeah.
And the legs especially do that. Look at these ankles.
Oof.
And this
Yeah, I
is
was
the
gonna
same
say-
company that gave us the tightest leather pants on that Cousin Eddie.
Yeah, what
Tapered
the
to all
fuck?
hell.
Yeah, that Cousin Eddie can't even breathe.
I'll
Like,
say
his
this
pants
though,
are so
after some
tight.
time, it did start to loosen up. Not even from like me
No,
messing with it a
I-
lot, but leaving it alone to like breathe for a little bit.
I think you're confusing breathe with stretching out the fabric.
Okay, maybe.
Gasping.
Dude, what is the? Why does she have the wrist equivalent of cankles?
Yeah,
going on?
and look how baggy the suit is. Look how much like it bunches up here. It almost feels like they should have done the fabric. You know,
Yeah.
this
What-
doesn't
what is
seem
this?
like any. This honestly seems like even a step back from the black suit Spider-Man.
What is this body? Because that is just a straight 90-degree angle on those knees. There's no.
And the elbow. Look at that. Look at the elbows. Ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there could be a new double knee or something here. Doesn't have that hard, like precipitous drop from the single jointed knee, like Catwoman, for example.
Mhm.
But
Arthur Chen in chat says it took the words right out of my mouth. Formless and tubular limbs.
yeah, yeah, dude, especially right here, like it's just like you can see like the lip of the pant leg essentially. You know
Whoa,
what I mean?
whoa! Be careful there, buddy.
No.
You what?
Okay.
Dude, this looks like the Spider Gwen that they would use in Robot Chicken.
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
What is
100%.
going on? What is going on here? And
This
not
is
just that,
spooky.
but let's talk about the elephant in the room. Why does that head sculpt not look any better than Marvel Legends? Not to say that the Marvel Legends one is garbage, but like for $100, you better not look like a Marvel Legend. What the fuck?
This really
going
looks
on?
like a Marvel Legend somebody threw soft goods on.
Yeah, for
Dude,
sure.
that's exactly
Oh.
what.
Yeah,
it
like
looks
look at
man.
this. Look how she has like a full on pant leg. You know what I mean?
Spot on. That's exactly what it looks like.
Yeah, big inseam. Like I don't know. I like the accessories a lot. You know, the backpack and the portal effect and the spider. Honestly, my favorite effect was like, oh, is that a composition notebook?
You are reaching.
Is that college rules, brother?
Wait a minute, is that
level
wide?
gymnastics.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
I mean, it's not an exclusive, so I didn't pre-order.
Thank God. I hope you don't buy it either.
Wow, that's not be hasty. I've got
Oh my
a whole
God.
Spider-Verse to consider.
That was very funny.
Oh man. Hey, you know what? He won't have to worry about paying for this for at least another 3-4 years. So
That's true.
Yeah, it's
got
very
a-
true.
he's
Shit,
got a lot of time to
it's
think about it.
It's been almost 3 years since the first tease of the
2
pre-order
years.
going up.
It's been
so-
over 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
And in that time, I mean, we've been holding out hope, you know, that they've been developing a new female body, and the listing doesn't really say anything about it. There's no indication as to whether or not it is, and it's the same copy from, I checked, every other female figure that they've done. It always says 112 collective body with 30 points of articulation, even Catwoman.
Oh boy.
So, I don't know, brother.
Rough. My condolences,
Not,
Fabio.
not worth the purchase at all.
Yeah, man,
especially not at
You know,
105
I'll
bucks.
wait for it. I'm not gonna rush out to get it on pre-order and pay.
It's
all,
not
all
even
that
anything
upfront.
here that would make me jump out the window in terms of the accessories. There's some cool accessories, but
Something
you know,
that makes me want
sometimes
to jump out a window for sure.
yeah, sure. But Yeah, sometimes I see certain shit from Mezco and I'm like, ooh, but I really do want that typewriter. That type of shit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Interesting too with this that they went with the web effect, like the thwip effect is actually plugged into the hand. On all the other Spider-Mans, it's like a little ring that goes in the wrist peg,
Uh-huh. Maybe because the hands and wrist are a little dainty.
Mm-hmm. Could
You
be.
know what? You know what? Maybe this is why they've been letting us riot over not having a tangerine. Because if this is what they're gonna do, then
Mm-hmm.
I don't
it'll
want it.
fucking suck. Yeah, I don't
No,
want.
man.
I don't want. I don't want a tangerine that's articulated like this.
No, there's just some of these just look rough. Like these sausage casings of legs she's got here.
Rough.
I don't know about all that.
Yeah, this is no
Well,
good.
well, what's going on with people on the East Coast getting Superman?
I have Superman.
Do?
Yeah, I think he's starting to
Yeah.
ship out from Mezco now, right?
Yeah,
I mean, I got a
I got
shipping
Superman.
notification, and then at first my shipping notification said that it was going to arrive on Monday, and now it's just no information. I don't know what it says. It has said out for delivery for the past like 2 days.
Yeah,
Mr.
I've
Mez
had
intercepted
I've had
it.
Superman.
Mm.
I've had Superman since yesterday.
You opened it?
No, I'm not keeping that thing.
What?
Oh, damn.
I'm not keeping it. Look at you see those pictures? There's no way.
If Dallas is
$150?
keeping 5, if it's good enough for Dallas to have 5 or 10 or however many he has, you're good enough for one.
That's like saying if
That guy
a
loves-
Goku's good enough for me. It's really doesn't
Yeah.
hold any weight.
Yeah, exactly.
I love Superman. Like, I
Look,
don't-
if Poncho could
no.
find some use for that figurized Vegeta, then it's good enough for you.
That's true. Yeah.
Man, $150, and it just yeah, I don't even want to open it because maybe if I open it, I will want it, But
Mm.
That's where I'm at too in mine. I haven't shipped it from my Apollo Loot for that exact reason.
yeah, I just I'd rather have $150.
Yeah,
Which I
I'd
think
rather
it goes
have
for
the
more
money.
than that. Yeah. Which it's like those videos. You want to double it or give it to the next person?
Ah,
I'll just keep it. No, you don't understand. We'll give the next person $1,000. No, I understand. I'm just gonna keep it.
oh man.
Oh, man. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna open it. I'm just gonna sell it. I think I'm too disappointed in what I've seen, and I don't want to condone their behavior. It's only gonna make them think that they can do this again. You know what I mean? Daddy's got to put his foot down.
I'm pretty sure the only people that's purchasing this are just the diehard Mezco fans, because anybody who is a true poser and just a real fan of Spider-Man would not even consider this shit. It's no point in having one of the most agile characters in comic books that you could barely pose. It's silly.
Sonic Rockman X is saying the whites don't match on this Ghost.
Whoa.
All right, okay.
Which whites on the suit?
Yeah, which ones? In some shots, the
Like
neck and the hands don't match the color of the rest. Oh, it's because they're photoshopped.
Oh, it's because soft goods
Oh,
versus
yeah.
plastic. But yeah, no, like right here, you can
Yeah,
sell for
look
sure.
at like stop right here at this one. Why they have to figure something out? These necks are terrible. Like the collar.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like that on Superman 2. There has to be another way. Like this doesn't look good.
Well, I
What's
can tell you what's
happening?
happening right here. The neck is it's a flesh colored neck, but they just turn the saturation down on it to make it white.
Yeah, you can
No,
kind
I
of see it
mean-
like a missed spot here.
I mean the fabric.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Oh yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
I
The
don't,
seam
I don't
here.
like the collars. I don't like the collars looking like that. Like Superman's is really bad too, and it stretches like really crazy sometimes on the Superman. Like
Well,
I don't
hey.
understand what's going on.
How is
You know what?
What is this pose right here too? How is she taking off her hood? Like,
Crazy.
this is how you take off a hood?
Well, the good news is about that collar doesn't match up. Bad collar, what? Good collar doesn't matter, because real Mezco fans are collar blind.
Very good.
Damn it!
That was almost Fabio level.
All right,
What's with that? What's with that
let's
right?
move on. I don't think there's anything that can top that in this topic. Let's give
What's with
others
the-
a chance here, Poncho.
What's with that right? What's with that right hand? Huh?
That's what I'm saying, dude.
That's
She's
just
taking
what
off
I'm
pretty
saying.
insane.
her hood, whatever, like this. What's
She's
going on?
breaking wrists.
Crazy stuff.
All right, Mezco
All
continues to make us happy and then disappoint us right after.
right. Yeah.
Anakin, Anakin, you're breaking my heart.
Actually, I think they might be 2 in a row on disappointments
on.
here.
Hold on a
What, with
minute.
Prune Face too? You didn't like Prune Face?
Oh no. Actually, you're right. Okay, they
This-
did have a slight win with Prune Face for sure.
Dude, I thought this thing was $90. This thing is $105.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's what we've been
105.
saying for the past 10 minutes.
Mezco, no.
Yeah, this could have been 95.
Yeah, I thought that's what it was.
Should've.
This is
Should've.
this is a meeting that could have been an email.
That's true.
Yes. This sucks.
What's justifying the extra 10-15 bucks on this?
It's
I
not even
actually-
like
that's what I'm
LEDs. It's
saying.
probably just, I mean, even if you say it's this big thing, like there's plenty of Rumble Society dudes that have been 95 that have, like a vacuum form effect like this.
It's the license. Can you imagine
Yeah.
paying so much
Spidey
for the
tax.
Spider-Verse license only for your figure not to look like it came out of the Spider-Verse?
Yes.
Jeez.
Crazy.
Oh,
All right,
Can't get
that's it for Mezco.
yeah, it
Next.
is. All right. What is it, Super 7 now? Let's go.
We got
57.
We got a new Super 7 Power Rangers Ultimates. What is this, Series 7? No,
Super?
wait, Series
Seven?
Series 4.
Oh,
Wave
Super
4.
7, Series 7.
Yeah. It's Wave 4 of Powered Rangers.
there it is.
How about another Tommy?
How about it?
Give us another chance, you guys.
Looks the same. Quite honest.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess the bandana head is different. Or
No
it doesn't have a
bandana
bandana head. But
So no
I
head?
wonder
No
if one of
bandana
these
head.
trees- Hey, look at all that stuff he comes with. I don't even remember like any of this. What are these coins again? These orbs?
Why is there an all silver dragon dagger? I mean, what's
Saba?
it called? Tiger saber? Saba saber. There we go.
Because it's supposed to be like the vintage toy
Yeah,
style.
emulates the vintage toy.
Stop that. Nobody gives a shit about that. Come on.
So wait, does it come with a separate Saba head that has lasers? Or is it
Yeah,
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That
See,
thing is gonna be
that's
tiny
cool,
as shit.
yeah.
that
Gotta
is
be
cool.
careful.
But why the fuck would I want an all gray thing emulating a? That's so dumb. I don't know.
I think
Because
it's
that's like the aesthetic that they go for,
but you know what's crazy?
I-
Like, why just one? I feel like almost at a point now. Hey, you know what? Let's throw that disclaimer up. This is no disrespect whatsoever. But like, I feel like they kind of like box themselves in with that, I guess tagline now. Like, oh well, the articulation is kind of limited because we want it to look like the old toys. Oh, we add this stuff in there to kind of make it look like the old toys. That's the thing right now. Like, it's got to be like the old toys. That's like our mission statement. That's our dream. So now they're like, fuck, we got to make it look like the old toy and put this stupid Saba in. But
Well,
like,
that's not even
Yeah.
true. That's not even true across the board anymore because they're gonna have to change up Ninja Turtles moving forward.
That's
like
what
we
I'm
talked
saying.
about,
Like-
last week.
you know, just own it. Like, if you don't want to emulate old toys, like, then don't put the thing in. Like, it kind of seems like they've just been boxed in and they feel like they have to put this Saba saber in, but I mean, you don't have to. I would much rather
Or like
prefer
that's our
something
thing.
else.
This is our thing. We do. We have to like do it in whatever tenuous way makes sense.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
don't
but
let
you
that
know what?
define you. Do something cool.
Yeah, and especially because let's be honest, who the fuck is asking for that? We're all in this space. Let's not play dumb here. We're all in the space. Nobody's asking for that. Who was like, hey, you know what? I really want these Power Rangers figures, but if they don't emulate the fucking ones from 1992, I'm not interested. And then not just that, but they don't even go all the way with it. Their packaging looks nothing like the old toys.
Yeah.
do.
If it
Like,
was
if you're gonna
more,
do
For
it,
sure.
do it for real.
Yeah,
Like don't
exactly.
half-ass me like this.
Yeah, go full ass.
I think we're gonna start to see the shift of that because again, like with Ninja Turtles, like how we got stupid sexy Rat King, right?
Oh yeah, super hot guy.
That's while I guess it is, technically you can make the comparison to it being based on the video game version of the Rat King, right? a lot of these other things in this line, other than Mirage style Casey, it's really just a repaint. It's not like he's on model to the Mirage comics. He's the same vintage style Casey, but with the Mirage homage colors. But then these other three, Rat King, sort of splitting the difference because he is inspired by the video game and stuff. But this April and this Leo are like all new designs, all new like in-house Super 7.
Well, no, the Leo is from an old toy.
Variants,
The Leo's
it is,
an
but
old
it's like different. It's like their version. There's a Super 7's version of that. It's not as and moving forward, I think that'll be the case too, where it won't be like as on model to the vintage toy. It might be like a similar theme revisited, but in like an original design.
That's what's kooky to me, because like if it's a rocker, like a rock star Leonardo, like that's the design though. Like wouldn't that I just don't understand. Like where's the line? Where's the line drawn between what is infringing on their idea for the Playmates toy? It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird for sure.
Can we talk about the elephant in the room for a second?
Yes.
Microphone nunchucks.
Yeah, the microphone nunchucks.
What the fuck is going on over there?
I was also just thinking of the microphone nunchucks, Rick.
Come on, guys.
How sick is that? Come on.
This is crazy. All right, we talked about this last week. Let's not.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask Fabio. Do we know why they? Is it really them thinking that they're infringing?
I don't know, like that in depth. It was just more of a like, hey, y'all got to stop.
Yeah, quit.
Oh,
yeah.
You better quit it. We gave you the license. You better quit.
I don't want to be too inside baseball over here.
Oh, brother. I mean, the Madam Woe looks cool. Like, as long as it's not a Power Rangers figure, I feel bad. But like, as long as it's not a Power Rangers figure, like I'm kind of into this line. Like, High School Creations had the Goldar, I think. Can't remember if he had the Goldar, and if he did, I don't know if I'm making this up or if I'm just have a false memory. Maybe I messed with it. I don't know. But
Maybe you're having a mandala effect.
He did have the Zord, the Tyrannosaurus Zord, and that thing is cool. That thing is really cool. Proportions are a little strange, but like, I'm a nerd, so that like stuck out to me. But it didn't bother me. It is what it is. So I'm excited for the Tiger Zord, to be quite honest. If they do as good of a job as hiding articulation as they did in that Tyrannosaurus, then this thing will be pretty cool.
Yeah, you know
how nice
what?
is it? Oh, sorry, Rick. Sorry. How nice is it that the little miniature Ranger is actually painted too?
It is nice. I wish he was in scale, but
yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah,
he could be in scale with something. You could use it for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me give credit where it's due. I like when they do the Zords, and I like when they do the villains because I'm not trying to insult them, but because they look a little, I guess the best word I could use is puffy. For some reason, they look like people in suits. I kind of like it. Like I like the Goldar, I like that Madam, I like all of the Zords because I don't know if it's intentional or not, but they look like dudes in suits. I like it. So
happy little mistake.
I like.
I like coincidence, and not a mistake.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if we'll ever know the truth.
Well, like for this kind of stuff, like they almost can't not do Rangers, right? Like you get the Power Rangers license, and you almost need a Power Ranger as like your anchor figure for that wave. Like I almost feel like it would kind of be dumb not to do a Ranger, because like that's where like your normie money is coming from. Like degenerates like us want C-list villains and stuff like that, but the stuff that's going to carry this wave is the White Ranger, to be quite honest.
Yep.
That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
Was there anything else actually on the docket, or that was pretty much
there was more from Super 7.
Yeah?
We barely scratched the surface.
All right, well, we don't care about Super 7 that much, do we?
Boom! Look at
There
that.
is
You got the whole
some. Well,
movie.
hold on. I kind of care
got
about
the
this
whole-
shit.
What
You got
about
the whole
this though?
movie.
Come on,
You got the
man,
whole
have a
movie.
heart.
I like, you know, I like it when they do things like this, where it's like,
Yeah.
boom, you got all the characters from the movie in one go. It's not like one mouse is in one wave and then the girl is in another
Yeah,
wave.
or two characters from the same movie, one in like each wave. You know,
Yeah, this is impressive.
This stuff's cool.
I like it.
this is the movie that showed that portion of a frame that had some boobs in it.
Hell yeah.
That's
Say
all
what?
I know this movie from.
Explain that. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, there's this one scene I remember my friend would always I have the VHS at home. You know, trying to see these boobs or what?
It's old school pervert Disney, you know,
What
subliminal.
was it, like a
messaging
side
to
boob
kids.
thing?
No, it was like they animated one of these rats showing their boobs, I think, right? In it?
No, it was like when they're passing by like a window in the city or something. Like
Oh,
in the
that's
window appears,
right.
like a little clipping of like IRL boobs.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they got the
dude.
yitters out.
Some Tommy knockers right there, dude. Holy shit.
Hey,
Yeah.
send them over. Let me screen share them.
No,
some ta-
no. Yeah, they superimposed a real life woman into one of these windows, and the
Yep.
chesticles right there, dude. Front and center.
Some really clear and distinct tassive mitts.
Yo,
All right, share it in the chat. Let me see this.
Boog's like, I gotta see this shit for real. Yo, I told this story before on the podcast, but in case you needed any confirmation, I was at my company Christmas party a couple of years ago. The owner of the company I work at, her husband used to be a Disney animator, and I asked him, I was like, yo, tell me, was all this subliminal stuff like intentional or not? Like, was it like some rogue guys that like got fired or whatever? Or like, what was the deal with it? He was like, oh no, everyone was in on it. It was a contest to see how much shit we could slip in here. And I was like, all right, sick. That's all I needed to know.
Oh,
Yeah, like how they put a penis on the cover of The Little Mermaid.
They sure did.
yeah, and the random sex spelled out in fucking Lion
Lion
King.
King.
Mhm.
Yeah. Crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild. Hold on. I'm about to share the photo right now.
And that's why all of us grew up sexually active band geeks.
There you go. Shout out to Stifler, huh? He knows what's up.
Anyway, The Rescuers.
Very, very nice. Yeah, we kind of went on a
Also
tangent there.
well
Huh?
known in its own regard, outside of animators slipping in inside jokes.
Those are
The film's 45th anniversary. My God.
Very
There
nice.
you go.
What an
Yeah.
anniversary.
These figures won't be able to move, but I don't expect them to. You know, it is what it is. They're nice.
Yeah,
they look good for what they are.
I mean,
Yeah, they represent the animation really well.
For
Like
sure.
at least, you know what, if you're not gonna move, at least be accurate, you know?
Yeah, at least be on
I
model.
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, be on model. That's, you know.
Look at this
What it
spooky
is.
skull this one comes with, too. Wow.
Wow, that's a regular Mezco right there, huh?
Jeez.
You know what? I'm putting that on a Gomez.
I just might do that.
I sent it in the chat, Bug, if you wanted to see it.
Okay.
Oh, man. Oh, man. I love how it's a picture of somebody's CRT.
I know.
Oh yeah. Some tassive mitts, baby. Come on.
Oh, no. Boog's gone. He's
Uh-oh.
he's
No,
taking
I
his
was
phone
just
into the
doing some
bathroom.
private research. You know what? The video is on YouTube. We will not show it, but I will paste the link in chat if anyone's trying to see.
Hilarious.
There it is. What else? What
was
else from
there
Super
for
7?
Super 7? Was that it?
Yes.
Oh,
As
sick.
far as I know.
All
Oh
right.
my God. That's so cool.
Nice.
So that's it? Is that the end of the
Oh
show?
wow.
No, didn't we have a miscellaneous?
There is miscellaneous.
We were gonna do a little Kickstarter checkup, as I like to
Yeah,
do.
well, we have 24 hours for one of them, baby. So you better do
Less
that
than
one
24
first.
hours. 16 hours to go for the Biblical Adventures.
Oh my
Oh
God.
God. Please get us here with this biblical thing. They made it. We
Well
did it.
said,
Come on.
Boog. Oh God.
Tell us about Wall XD. Where are we with that?
We'll get to that.
These guys are fully funded.
Fully
You got 16
funded.
hours. You got 16 hours to get in on it.
What's new on this? What's new?
No,
The,
there's
the
nothing else.
crucifixion playset, Boog.
No,
we saw that.
Just a casual
No,
reminder that if you're trying to get, down with the sea,
Yeah.
man, you got less than a day to do it. Jesus did
Oh,
so
wow.
much
Yeah.
in 7,
16
you
hours.
can take
Okay,
one
that's
day.
what you were saying.
That's the
Yeah.
news, yeah. So at this point, you're just putting your order in, literally like whichever single figures you want, multi-packs, army builders, body blanks, all that stuff is unlocked. So, now would be the time, which is what I'm going to do, to go and modify your pledge that you made to help meet its goal. Now that it's unlocked and funded, I'm going to go back and just strip down to basically the army builders and the things I really wanted.
There you go.
He'll forgive
I don't
you.
know if I said this before, but this was a missed opportunity to not align this with
Easter
Easter.
Sunday.
Right?
Could have
Yeah.
done
I
it.
think it's supposed to end the first day of Lent or something, right?
Oh, let's go.
So Lent already started.
Yeah,
Did
Lent,
it?
Lent
Okay.
already started, and it doesn't end until Easter.
Right.
Okay, so I mean, it's the day after Lent, I guess.
Well, if you started,
maybe-
if you
maybe-
started
So this
Lent,
can
you
be
can
the
still
last
eat
thing you
by
do
funding
before
this
Lent
Kickstarter.
starts, really.
Yeah, or maybe this started when Lent started, huh?
It's possible. Well,
Yeah,
no,
you might be right
that's not
about
true. No, Lent
No?
started like
Ash Wednesday was definitely at some point during this.
Could have been today,
that's true.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
You know what?
actually, you might
Do
be
it-
right.
Do it for
No, 'cause
JC,
my-
baby.
Okay, all right.
Do it for JC.
Anyway, go get your adventures up in the biblicality or whatever the term is.
What about a certain wall
What about
That
a
is-
certain wall?
that is very raw XD?
Oh my
Oh.
god.
The one that means I love you in
Dinosaur?
masonry?
Boom.
Means I
Wall
love you on
XD.
Hot Topic.
It's funded, baby.
Funded 118%.
Funded in 3 days.
Let's
On
go.
its way to stretch goals. Let's get them.
Yeah, I think it was. I think it went up by a couple thousand since the last.
Yeah,
time
a couple thousand. It's trickling up for sure.
Hell yeah.
Can't do this all myself though. I can't go and add another 6-pack.
You sure can.
I guess I could. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's see how much.
Surely can.
Double it up.
But yeah, just to remind people, the wall is fully funded. So what you'll get is the wall itself with the tab covers and the floor, right?
yeah, the
The
sidewalk.
window
Mhm.
insert. Yeah, the sidewalk. And now we're on our way to the stretch goals, which are the little interchangeable accessories that go in the place of the little brick pegs. Which is
Absolutely.
Mhm.
genius. Look at this. It looks like it's an electrical box.
It's electric, as they would say.
Whoa.
And
Woogie,
the-
woogie, woogie.
Can't forget the ace. Can't forget the AC, baby. Come on.
That's it. Hell yeah. Very stoked. He continues
Yeah.
his press tour.
Mhm.
He is hard at work, dude. He is on every single outlet in our community every
Mhm.
week.
It should be.
Dude,
Yeah.
let's get to these inside outside corners. This is where it's at right here.
Absolutely. I cannot
Like, just
wait.
the
Yeah.
corner by itself is a whole display. It's crazy.
I'm hoping that get a nice surge in the last week or so, but
Mhm.
still plenty of time. Still plenty of time.
Yeah, just over 2 weeks. 18 days. I guess just under 3 weeks, really.
All right.
It's going well. Congrats again to Mike. Everybody go support Wall XD.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps consider scaling back maybe one impulse buy and get yourself a wall this
Sure.
week, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay, and then what's the last one? Savage Crucible, I guess, still has 10 days to go. So in its final days, already at the $400,000 mark. They've
Yeesh.
unlocked even more. I think last time I checked it was at like 380. There.
Yeah, I
God.
think it was at 384 the last time we were talking about this.
Yeah, because now what
Practic-
they're doing, everything's
practically
unlocked.
half a
Now what
million.
we're doing is getting additional things in the accessory packs that have already been unlocked. So, a new head sculpt for the Imperial Sentry. That means I got to go add another Imperial Sentry, so I can display both heads, obviously. So both heads,
So both heads.
and then we have just gotten the sword sheaths. Ooh,
There it
Gonna need
is.
something so we could put the swords away, you know?
Yeah, and then just a few thousand away from the painted bear forearms and shins. Pretty cool, pretty cool. 10 days left. Go get yourself some crazy fantasy creatures. Fish people, they got them.
They
We're
got
fish
'em.
people now.
Mm-hmm. Lizard people. You got them.
Lizard
They got 'em
people,
all.
that's right. We're
I
lizard
mean,
people now too.
they've always been real. But
Mm-hmm.
That's
now
true.
we're just
Just below the
now we're
surface.
just confirmed.
All right. I think that's it.
No.
No? What else?
Miscellaneous. We got to go back to a close personal friend of the podcast, Lago. There's
No?
a few things. Number one is Nacelle, and number two would be Dawson, which is right next to Nacelle.
Oh, that's right. Okay, nacelle, of course. Yes.
A
We did.
breakdown of articulation. Speculation is over, Bow.
It's true. No ab crunch. It hurts.
I don't.
Not gonna
You know what?
not gonna mince words.
Yeah, and let me not just down them. I'm downing everyone that does this. Why do we as people act like breaking the sculpt fucking matters? You broke the sculpt over 15 times. Who cares? Just break it again. Break it again. You know, who cares? Oh,
Yeah,
and you know what?
wondering why they didn't do that. I guess there is no plans to give the biker mice from Mars their bikes, huh?
Yeah, and then not just that, but there's another thing nobody's brought up either. Is that there's also no swivel on the arms.
Oof.
Look at they don't want to break the sculpt again, and I don't understand. You know, if you're already breaking the sculpt anyways, why is it such a big deal? Because you know McFarlane doesn't say, "Oh, we don't want to break the sculpt." Like, dude, you're not only breaking the sculpt, Toddy, you're breaking it in the ugliest way possible.
Breaking my heart.
You know, let's give Nacelle a little more credit. You know, they don't break their sculpt in a terrible way because they have some sense. But you know, I don't know why companies they like to do things like this, and you know nobody is immune to it. Hasbro does it, you know, NECA does it, McFarlane does it, where they have moments where they like to act like they give a shit about them cutting the sculpt when there's already a bunch of cuts in the sculpt anyways. Like, why do we do this to ourselves? You know, why do we shoot it in the foot?
And that's not even like, I don't know that Nacelle, even as a company, has this philosophy of like, we can't have a lot of like cuts, where we already got the stand-up comedy figures, and those are like fully articulated dudes in suits. You know, the Joan Rivers has in a big, you know, cocktail dress or whatever, so that's rough. But the other dudes in the suits, you know, they look like they're gonna be like usable as thugs and all that. So when this comes around, I'm like, what is the design philosophy here? You know, if we go back to that conversation, like with Super 7, I don't know that Nacelle is known as that company with that particular design philosophy.
Yeah.
That is, we preserve the skulls, we preserve the you know, even if it is at the cost of articulation, because that's our aesthetic. Maybe, you know, that was the conversation that was had for this, and they just wanted to make it that like on model recreation of the vintage toy. But I don't know. I think the audience for this is the audience that has grown up with this action figure, you know, craziness that we all collect.
Sure.
So we'd like to see these more modernized looks at these things rather than the vintage recreation, unless I guess that vintage recreation has like a lot of articulation. And in this case, it doesn't. So it would have been a better case if they're trying to like save on parts. I don't know. This could have been, you know, if they're not doing the overlays thing, you know, this is just a solid, like the vest, the scarf, all that is like part of the torso sculpt, right? I think that's kind of weak, especially if they're not going to be, you know, articulated in the bicep, which is how you're supposed to be able to like turn their arms to get them on the motorcycle, unless the motorcycles are just going to be like this, you know.
It might be one of those
probably are.
situations where, yeah, the motorcycle's like the body's gonna be, if they do the motorcycle, the body is specifically designed to just move the arms up and the legs up and slide them into a slot on the motorcycle without
Yeah.
the legs having to move outward at all, basically.
Yeah, and the other thing too is that maybe I'd have been a little more forgiving if these were, you know, in the low 20s, but these are $35.99 each. At $35.99 each, these things gotta do more than what they're doing. You know,
I
just
think
just my opinion.
I think the saving grace for this is the packaging. Like, what will the packaging look like? If this is an accurate depiction of the packaging, um, I think they need to go like more close to what the packaging was like on the original figures, because I feel like the saving grace for this style of figure, like you said, Fabio, for sure, the people that are into this, that are within our community, have grown up with these figures and have, more importantly, grown up, so they expect more articulation and all that stuff. But I feel like the wider market and the people that are more susceptible to buy this are people that are going to see something like this, like at a shop, and will pick it up the same way people pick up like Funko Pops and stuff. So like the impact, like the packaging has to really nostalgia bait them. So they need to have the
It does.
I'm looking at the packaging for like the old ones, and it has like art of like the biker mice all
Oh
over the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
packaging. They need to add that kind of stuff in it too. I don't know. They just need to make it as close to the old packaging as possible, because like the example that I'm thinking of is when they re-released those Power Ranger flip head figures. No one in their right mind would want that figure again in like whenever they came out, like 2017 or something or whatever. But like the only reason you would want a figure like that is for nostalgia purposes, and I don't think you would ever open it. So like I feel like this is a figure for a whole other market, like almost like a reaction type situation or something like that, where you're never really going to open these. So like at the end of the day, articulation really doesn't matter in these, for these specifically. Like, would I want a hyper articulated one with like modern articulation? Like absolutely, like that's a dream. But I think the overall business plan and business model for these is just like a shelf item, basically. And that's like the only way that I can see it make sense.
Yeah, I agree with a lot of that. I don't know how big of a like retail presence Nacelle really has like that.
That's
I will say though,
thing.
I went on Monday. I was in Burbank and I went to Blast from the Past Toys, and they had a little Nacelle like end cap basically.
Oh, nice.
Nacelle is based out of Burbank too. So they've gone to like a lot of the local shops and they have little Nacelle displays, and they had like the RoboForce and whatever other random stuff they do.
I've seen guys at cons also have like a lot of Nacelle. Well, I wouldn't say a lot of Nacelle, but I've seen guys at cons, multiple vendors at cons that had RoboForce stuff. And like these are the same guys that have stuff from like Storm Collectibles, and they just have like a vendor's license and they order product through them and whatnot. So I mean, like there is a presence for them out there for sure.
Yeah.
I just wish it made any sense, because there's no other time that they've ever done something like this. Like everything that they've pushed before is articulation, and this does not do that whatsoever.
Yeah, it might just be them trying a different avenue.
Completely veers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just diversifying, their line of products. Because like, this makes a really good like gift or something. Something for like somebody that just collects, like, I wouldn't say casually, but because like this is kind of like a level deeper than a casual fan.
Yeah.
But like, it's something that you would get like your partner or something, or like a friend or something cool for them to put on display in like their home office or whatever, or like figure room or stuff. Like it has a good shelf presence, and I think that's all that it really needs to be. Like if they had the chance to go like 15 points of articulation, then they might as well make it have the most shelf appeal as possible. Whereas like it should have like 30 points of articulation in the box. It could literally come in a cardboard box for all I care.
Yeah.
I just checked up on the comedy figures to see what was going on with those, because I was really interested to not only check out the articulation on those, but Kit Bash with those bodies and stuff,
Yeah.
but they still
Yeah.
haven't come into stock yet.
They're not out. Yeah, they're still on pre-sale on NacelleStore.com.
But what's crazy about this is like the best of both worlds, right? Like they have good articulation and the box is designed quite nicely as well. So it does have that shelf
Yeah.
appeal too.
Joan Rivers.
But like on the other hand, like Biker Mice from Mars has like that like really niche, like nostalgia pop culture appeal that
Yeah.
like that something like this would not have. This would have the appeal of like, oh, this is like a comedian I know, but like not in the same way as like, oh, like remember that weird show from like 1994 or whatever? So I don't know. But yeah, that's it. That's it. What else? What else we talking?
There was one more
Right
thing
next
from
to it.
Lago, right?
Yeah, right next to it. Boom.
Let's
We got
go.
fucking. I forget. I think it's called
Ooh.
Yoko or Yokai.
Is this from
Kurama.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
Boom.
Love
Yeah,
to
it's like
see it.
this form. It's one of Kurama's forms. I don't remember if it's Yoko or Yokai or it's one. It's one of those. One of those.
Oh.
So
My
there you
Yokai
wallet
go.
is in
watches?
flames right now.
My wallet is in flames right now. That's hilarious.
I love
and you know
all
what's
His
this.
name
funny?
is Sinfuego. That should not
I
be
was-
the case.
I was about to say it's funny because his name is Cienfuego, which means like without flames, and he puts my wallet is in flames. Yeah, so this is cool. You know, always nice to see more from Dawson. We were just talking about this last week, I think, me and Poncho, where this company is so weird. They go radio silent for like a fucking year, and then they come back with like 10 pre-orders at once.
It's because
Nice.
they're moving factories,
Um,
brother.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
move
You
in
know,
one
silence,
step ahead of the
right?
law.
you know what's funny is that I'm pretty sure that that's the case, and that's because that's what happens with a lot of Transformers third party people, where it's like we said before, yeah, they get in trouble, they get caught, and right before they get caught, they move the factory to the other side of China,
Yeah.
and then they start up again. And
Yeah, because didn't Dawson like change their name to something else for the initial D figures?
yeah, and then they changed it back.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They changed it to like what was it, like 312 Toys or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
349
Shout out
Toys.
to my friend KJ, Black Genghis, if he's in the chat, because he's he was like talking to me in a chat the other day about like going he was just discovering 5K toys for the first time. So he went
God
down that
bless him.
rabbit hole. Right? And
Poor
so
son of a bitch.
so he's going through like the movie Snake Eyes and like the Men in Black figures and all that stuff, and it's always like PC toys or Muff toys and all that stuff, right?
Gotta
And he's
love
like,
Muff
"Oh, you were
toys,
ordered for them
baby."
before?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no one's really had anything in hand from them yet, but there's a pretty good chance that it's like the same company as something we've already got in hand, but they just like change the name before they get caught for the last thing they did."
Happens.
No, that's definitely what we think is happening. Obviously, these people don't ever say what's going on. They're never going to admit, like, yeah, we got in trouble, so we had to move. But that's just what we're all assuming.
Damn, so they're really
So-
like finishing this whole roster.
I love.
Yeah, they just they're so funny, man. 4 figures within a month's time.
Yeah. They
I
were all
love
like in
how,
stock at the same time on 5K too.
What do you love, Poncho?
all the soft good designs for this second wave of Yu Yu Hakusho figures is like so good. Like
Mhm.
this is like when you think of like a third party import company doing soft goods, like usually it's like I don't know, samey maybe, if that makes sense. They don't really do a lot of like unique kind of patterns. It's usually just like a suit or like shirts and pants or whatever. Like every once in a while, like a cape, and every once in a while, like there'll be something different. Like there'll be a bodysuit or whatever. Like, you know, basic tiles on your soft goods bingo card. But like just the patterns of this is just really, really nice. Like, are there other pictures of the other Yu Yu Hakusho figures on Laga's page? Like, if you go through like if you can find them, like the soft good patterns in this are really, really nice. Like this his top could have just been one piece, but it has that fold on it, so it kind of like falls over the other piece, like it's wrapped around his, you know, his chest, his torso and stuff. And then he has like a belt. Well, the belt's probably plastic, but like the pants are soft goods, and then like there's a flowing like the top part of his top piece. It's just really nice. It's very different.
Yeah, you could
They're not up
probably
on
find
5K
pictures.
yet.
You could find pictures for them probably on a website called China Model Toys.
I don't want that in my search history.
It's the official store for Dawson.
That's like that's where a lot of people get like third party Transformers from. It's like a consistent website.
ChinaModelToys.com. Ooh, they
Yeah.
have Saint Myth of the Cloth.
I don't know.
Saint Cloth Myth, baby.
Saint Cloth Myth. There we go.
Did Lago not have any of that stuff on his page?
No, there was only one photo of that one.
There's Kurama right there.
Yeah.
I mean, not Kurama. Kuwabara.
Oh, here.
There's that new Kuwabara right up there.
Oh, there's Slam Dunk guy.
Yeah, the coach.
Oh, you know who I was thinking of? I was thinking of the villain from Rurouni Kenshin, Shishio.
Yeah.
His
yeah.
his
you
whole
get
sculpt
these
is
direct
really,
from
really nice,
Dawson?
too.
No, this is like 5K toys essentially.
Oh.
This is not Dawson.
It's Chinese
I see,
5K
okay.
toys, Fabio.
Yeah, these guys
I'm
also
gonna stick
have
to 5K because they ship out of LA, so I get my stuff in like 36 hours.
Yeah, I found these guys a long time ago from Transformers groups. Like a lot of people buy third party Transformers from here.
Yeah, this is where you went if you were down bad for those early third party Dragon Ball figures because it's the only place that sold them.
Yeah.
So those Jax
it's a
Vegetas, or the Datong Vegetas, they all came from here.
Datong, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, this place is really reliable. But yeah, they're the only place I know that has those initial D figures. I don't know anybody else that has them.
It is.
All right. Okay. Good stuff.
Yeah. I think we actually are.
Thank you, Lago, for your lovely photos. Which
You're
you
a good
took
man.
yourself. Ramen Toy with the Happy Halloween vehicle.
Oh, let's go.
These guys again.
There's a version FF, as in family.
Family, baby.
What?
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah, ramen seems to be the ones that are advancing in a much more ideal way with this particular style of vehicle.
Still gonna be
so
$250 though.
Yeah, we got to keep an eye on it.
It says early bird is $175.
Oh, okay. I'm getting that early bird.
Gotta love it. Yeah,
I'm getting a family car. Are you kidding me?
If you go through the slides, I think they have pictures of they have pictures of figures in there. A little low. But like the legroom is a little low. But the headroom is quite nice. And I think ideally I would rather have more headroom than legroom.
I gotta have max headroom.
I mean,
God,
and some
Jesus
shots,
Christ.
you're not gonna. You taking shots, you're not gonna really see the legs any damn way.
Yeah, in the back seat,
I was
for
gonna.
sure.
Yeah, door's gonna be closed.
I was gonna say like the legs don't even have to be accurately like crunched like that. They could just be straight.
Yeah,
and nobody's gonna be upset.
So,
it's
some
funny.
More headroom.
So no head. Some more headroom.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's funny. There was the guy from Ramen Toys posted a dude at the factory with the shell.
Oh, he sure did.
Lago had that one.
Let me see.
Oh, my man with a Nike gear.
I sent it to the chat.
Oh, nice.
He's geared up. He's ready for some CrossFit. He's got the bait pad on.
Dude.
Come on.
Is this actually a guy at the factory? Or is this just their like SLS model? It looks like this obviously is 3D printed on like a SLS or something like that. But I wonder if it's the guy at the factory just doing prototyping. Probably.
Ramen Toy posted this picture and said, "We had some requests for updates on hashtag Happy Halloween 2022. Here is an update. Hopefully, help share and hashtag Happy Halloween 2022."
Oh yeah, hey, good for them.
What? Okay.
All right, we're gonna keep an eye on this for sure because we damn sure ain't keeping an eye on these other bozos.
Yeah, these people are really transparent. Like if you go to their posts, they're like replying to people all the time.
Ramen Toy, yeah.
Yeah, like this guy on one of their posts post where he's holding that car. Yeah, boom! Look at that.
Not bad. Looks good.
Whoa, those flames!
It's Halloween.
Rutherman. What? Yeah, there's one more car we got to mention real quick.
Yeah, that is a tight fit in the back.
Damn, he got all kinds of primer on him. This poor Falcon has been through the ringer.
Yeah, that Falcon has seen some shit, huh?
Oh, this is coming too from Ramen Toy. The Maverick.
Yeah, David
Yeah, and
Walton's bugging out about this.
Yeah, he was salivating at the mouth.
It looks
The
good.
Mav.
Yeah, he
looks
looks
pretty
good. Let's not, all jokes aside, this guy looks really good.
I don't know if he looks as good as Mr. 90s, but it's pretty good.
Mr. 90s.
Talk to me, ramen. Oh man, that's hilarious. What a caption.
Okay, then we wanted to mention this real quick, or at least we talked about it in the chat. Valaverse with an update on their Resvani Motors in-scale vehicle for the Action Force line.
Damn,
got
the
cup
cup holders. Let's go.
Let me tell you something.
Beasley,
If you
get a
want
Pam Beasley on. Let's go.
Yeah, if you want a 1/12 scale fictitious beverage to be held in a coaster, well, baby, look no further.
Dude.
Because Resvani Motors, in partnership with Valaverse, has got it.
You joke, but who doesn't have some soda cup props in their bins somewhere?
That's true.
Come on.
That's very true.
sure.
They're there,
Soda
baby.
cup, coffee cups, all of that shit.
Yeah, come on, man.
The Hobby Lobby Cokes. Come on, man.
Yeah.
We got those. we got those, baby. Come on.
Yeah, I'm interested to see where this goes as well and what the price point is going to be like for something like this.
So what's up? Does that car have Apple CarPlay or?
Dude, I hope so. That would actually be sick. If they wanted to make it better than the Bratz car, well, it doesn't have an FM radio. It's got
Bluetooth.
Spotify built in. It's a Spotify Bluetooth speaker. You just say, "Hey, Resvani Motors by Valaverse."
By Valaverse.
Play Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, this looks good. I am quite excited to see where this goes. I like the design for sure.
Love to see it.
Yeah, look at these tires, man. Those are crazy detailed.
Tires, this power AK, baby.
And yeah, this is again specifically for Valaverse Action Force, but I'm sure everyone will find some use for all this stuff. See, we got the Valaverse logo on the steering wheel, brother. Come on.
So this is my first time ever hearing of Resvani. This shit is just a warthog had sex with a Hummer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Crazy. I've never seen.
But it's like a suburban mom vehicle car,
dude.
You're telling me you've never been to the Walmart and seen a Resvani?
but you know how this could be like one of those like tactical sort of vehicles in the desert somewhere in Afghanistan or Iraq or some shit, and like that's what it seems to me like that's what they're going for though. You know?
All right, here. This is what this reminds me of. We'll get up out of here after this. This is the you know what? That's why, because it's actually a Resvani. Oh my god, this is hilarious. This is an orange. This was filmed in Orange County. This is my life soon.
Hey, mamas, let's talk about the memorable features on the Resvani
Vengeance.
Why she got a fucking helmet?
For even more protection, you have explosive underbody shielding, bulletproof glass, electrified door handles, military-grade flat tires, and a ram steel bumper.
She did not just do the fake seizing right now.
Yo, whose man's is this?
My favorite. Pepper spray.
Pepper spray, bro. He's just trying to wash your windows.
Strobe lights.
Yo.
Hey, mommy, it's your mommy. Your kids will love that it was styled by a video game designer. Vengeance is based on the Cadillac Escalade, so Mama gets heated and ventilated leather seats, a curved OLED display with augmented reality, a digital rear view mirror, which is necessary. Vengeance is only yours, and so is everything in this built-in safe. Parents might need to have their kiddos open the door, but it's a breeze.
The safe in the car, bro.
You have heated seats, a third zone of climate control, cup holders, and 2 USB.
Gotta have the cup holders.
Along with 5 top
Wait a minute, those
two
cup
sets of
holders aren't
overall
accurate.
Yeah, they don't look like the ones from the fucking figure.
Why does she have a gas mask?
Yeah, why was she wearing a bulletproof vest in the first day?
I fit, and I'm safe. Let's see if the stroller does. Stroller test. It fits, and it's powered by.
I'd hope. God damn, that thing is huge.
110 horsepower.
Dude, this shit looks like it popped out of Mass Effect drone.
Right? This
That was
is
wow.
just your average safety vehicle. You know, if you want to take the kids to and from school, this is the perfect sort of ride to do it in.
That's right.
This car is the car that Joe Rogan swears everyone needs. You're gonna want this car. Like, look at this couple. Is this not accurate?
Not accurate.
Wow.
Hey, it is pending.
Well, that was
license
the
approval.
002. This might be the 001.
Okay,
you know?
okay. Gotta give him some
Or it
slack.
might not
Gotta
be a
cut him some
Resvani
slack.
Vengeance. It could be a Resvani
Revengeance.
death killer.
Shout out to Brian Merchant, the realest one in the chat. America makes me sick. Says Brian Merchant. I love.
You know what's funny? I was thinking something very similar. Like, yo, this is so MAGA. It's not even
Yo,
funny.
you know
but
what?
yeah.
This is the perfect vehicle for people that were afraid of the protests. This is literally it. I will never forget. Hey, I love you, brother. Big shout out to my old coworker. He was our this is back when I worked at GameStop. He was our, I think, assistant manager at this time. He was like, hey, I don't feel very comfortable working alone at the store tonight. I think I'm gonna close early, because this was like right at the height of the protests. I was like, they're downtown, dog. That's like 20 miles away. Like, they're not gonna march over 2 bridges and come to the GameStop. What the fuck are you talking about? That's so crazy.
You know what? Let me go on a similar tangent. There's this guy who is obviously like a socially awkward dude that works at my local fucking Goodwill. He's just one of those people that says things without thinking. You know what I'm talking about? And the other day I was in there, and there was like this weird ass hobo, and he kicked him out. And he was like, he comes up to me and he's like, yeah, that's what I tell the manager. She should just hire me as a security guard. I have my 9mm in my car right now. Kill somebody, they do something stupid. I said, bro, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a Goodwill. That was a homeless man. What the fuck are you on, bro? And he's just like, yeah, sometimes I just wish one of these people would do something to me. And I'm just like, bro, what are you on
God.
right now? I was like, damn, bro, I was like, yeah, man. All right, see you later. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, man, I tell my manager all the time, just pay me as a security guard. I'll fucking kill someone. I have my 9mm in my car right now.
Yeah, you won't have to worry about the homeless around me.
Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, man, I'll kill him. I was like, okay. See you later, killer. Fucking psychopath, man. This he would love this car. I'll tell you that.
Sure.
Win or lose, the Resvani Vengeance is based on a Cadillac Escalade. Yo, when she said that, I couldn't believe it. On what earth, bro?
Yo,
let me tell you something, Poncho. It's because you haven't
comment on
risen
that video.
What
The top comment on that video with the soccer mom was, "Yo, imagine your mom picking you up from school in a fucking Decepticon."
I've ridden in dozens of Cadillacs, thousands of Cadillacs.
Man, I wish my mom had a Resvani Vengeance. She's just got a stupid old Nissan Pathfinder.
And then
Stupid
everyone
mom.
clapped.
Oh man, all those little Action Force kids are gonna get so picked up from school.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is the one.
This is
So
wild.
good.
What a sponsor,
sick.
huh?
I mean, what a time where like the arms race of action figure escalation has moved on from like, okay, finally sorted out female articulation. We gave you the double jointed elbows on the females, and now the next goalpost is who can do the best 112 vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Golden Age of Toys, baby.
We won that fight, and we can't. No stop to rest on our laurels. Let's get that next W. Let's get these affordable vehicles, you guys.
There it is.
All right. And with that said, let's get out of here because we're way over time.
All right,
Let's do it.
that's a good call. What are we plugging this week?
Whoops.
Nothing.
Oh.
Go. I have nothing.
I'll say once again, if you have Pokemon shots, tag me in them, and we'll try and get this set locked and loaded, baby. I think it'll be super fun. That's it for me.
Make it happen. I am not streaming weekly anymore.
No. Don't let me go last.
Oh. Rick,
You guys always do this. You guys
Rick?
make me go last.
Rick, what do you got?
I don't got nothing. Just follow me on Instagram. I'm out here hanging out with that guy Goodwill who wants to kill you. Rick Dom 2345. You know, I might find some good stuff at Target. Who knows?
Oh,
Hey.
real quick, Fabio, can you screen share and play that video that I sent you yesterday that I sent in the podcast chat?
Wait, which one?
The one about the podcast.
Oh, yes.
All right. This video was posted in the A.C.B.A. Discord.
Hell yeah.
Incredible. The best. Shout out to Snowcat in the A.C.B.A. Discord.
Amazingly accurate.
Why'd I have to be Doug Walker? That's my only beef with this whole thing.
That was the best part. I was like, damn, Snowcat.
No, I
really
think
knows
this guy is Boog is better because that is literally Boog's like camera angle.
I just thought to myself, like, this person really knows Poncho if they went with fucking Doug Walker. They know it.
Incredible. Yeah, big shout out to Snowcat. Big shout out to A.C.B.A. Discord. Best in the biz. Best in the biz.
All right.
Very good. Very good.
All right, we getting out of here. I'm not plugging anything, even though I am continuing to put stuff out. So there'll just be a steady stream of stuff coming from me.
Hey,
Fabio?
Fobster360 on Instagram. I'm taking a bunch of photos as I move stuff from my shelf. If you can see, it's starting to clear it out. Everything's getting photographed, so there'll be a big photo dump coming. Fun stuff. Go follow me. Instagram, Fobster360.
You heard him. If you see him in public, follow him.
Closely.
No, I'll be careful because I got a vault in my Resvani Vengeance.
He's got a friend with a 9mm too.
Yeah, and I got a shock function on my door handles in case you try something funny.
Hit him with the pepper spray button.
Oh yeah, I got pepper sprayers.
That's it. All right, take us out, Bug.
Bye.
All right, we thank you guys for hanging out with us this evening. We will see you Friday evening for our regular scheduled show. We love you all, and good night, and God bless. Biblical Adventures. Okay?
Bye.
All right. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
Come on.
I think we need to make the official new song of the podcast, that Powerpuff Girls theme.
All right, I gotta make some dinner. Love you. Bye.
All right, bye.
Night, sweet friends.
I didn't get to ask what he was going to ask. Oh, dude, I went to the best Italian place on Monday. Right when I went to that Black